Hello everyone and welcome back. So we're going to be playing Kingdoms and Castles again, except we're going to be doing something different. So our goals and objectives this time are going to be pretty much surviving on our own and just casually playing till year 300. It's been a while, but I think we can do it. Now, we've always been doing these crazy stuff with different mods, and I think it's a good time to kind of just relax and, go about things this time, but like, how we used to, the good old days, I want to say. And as you can see, the wolves are actually fixed again. I don't know why they just appeared here. So this is going to be kind of weird expanding now since the wolves are back. Oh well. But we did get this really nice map, which I am going to put the seed in the description since a lot of people ask for it, and it's going to be down there. Now, you are lucky and start off with literally a open source stone here, which is really crazy for me. I don't know why it's like that, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. Anyway, so I'm going to build a farm really quick since it is far away. Now, I tried to do this, but it seems like the Insanity mod was still running in the background when I turned it off. So I just got rid of the mod completely, and here we are. And I think some of the other goals and objectives that I'm going to do is try to get to at least population 3 to 4,000, one of those two numbers, really depending on how I'm feeling. And also you do not use the docks. That is one of the things that I'm not going to do. And we always use the Nox, try to get ourselves up there. I think right now it would be really good to try to do it without it, since I rely on it quite a bit. And in the past, I didn't even know trading was a thing. So we're not going to use it at all. So any, like, upgrades in the technology stuff, yeah, we ain't going to use that. We're going to scratch again. But anyway, so hopefully we can get these up and running. Let's try to get more wood. We're going to try to chip away at this forest without getting attacked by wolves. But this should be a pretty easy gameplay. And what we're going to try to also do on the side is trying to beautify our city. So, those lines that we would normally have, we're going to try to do that little cluster build that we've been doing recently. And I feel like if we do it on a larger scale, it's going to look even better. Now, it's going to be a little difficult, of course, mainly due to the fact that, like, you kind of have to keep the cluster build going. And we might run into some hurdles, but I feel like if we stay and have a creative mind, I think we can keep going. I think. I don't know yet. I'd have to get back to you on that one. But anyway, I should have honestly started off with houses, but I guess we now have some food. So I guess not the best start, I think, but it's something. Let's actually lower this down since we shouldn't have that many people. And let's get some things building next because, yeah, I kind of started this video off weirdly. Yeah, normally I build houses first, then a farm, but as you can see, we literally did the straight up opposite. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Oh boy, I think I'm a little behind right now, mainly due to the fact it's already almost year 10, and yet we have nothing to really show for it yet. So I'm trying to think of how I want to set everything up. I might want to put a little wall around my castle, just to, flex a little bit of my wealth, and maybe even put some gardens everywhere, and even get maybe like a little military defense. Who knows? I'm trying to think of what I want here right now, and right now I think we're doing pretty good. I think. So I'm going to put these guys up. Let's actually, let's move it down to 3 actually, because I didn't mean to do that. So it's kind of, there we go. So everything should be good now. Okay, those homes were actually a really good idea. I do actually need to put down a small granary as well, so it's a little easier for us, but I think we should just place down a small treasury room. Awesome. Small treasury room, I think, over here on the side, and that should help us out greatly. And then we should have enough for a small granary, yoink, and put it right about here, and we should be good. Now, I kind of want to do the same designs I had been doing when it came to just building, because building in general is pretty fun. And especially with the Insanity mod, I have been doing some interesting creations, especially with farming, and that's mainly due to water irrigation and stuff like that. So I kind of want to do the same thing I've done, especially last video, right here, because we have this nice little kind of like smiley face kind of thing, nice little smiley face. I kind of want to do that, but we also have to keep in mind the wolves that are now here, which is kind of funny. They just come and go on every map. But anyway, let's see what we can even do here. Of course, we're going to need money, so we may as well push for that. We're going to do a nice little, rushing technique, but it's a little scary to do so, but I think I got this again, it's going to be a little difficult, but I think what I want to do is put an archer tower right over here in the middle so then it can get all three of these out of the way. Can't even get that out of the way, or we might just make troops or ballistas. Honestly, I don't even know what I want right now because I'm just so everywhere because, man, I have a night shift coming up that was just, called in for me, so that's gonna be a great time for me. So that's why I'm making the video now during the day than at night. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun time, I'll tell you that right now. So damn. Anyway, everything's going pretty good except for our food supply, but that should fix itself relatively soon. What we can do is get an orchard and put them up here. Put them right across. Oh, perfect. Look at that. And then we can easily put a road up over this way going across or something. Or we can just leave it as it is and not touch it at all. I don't really want to do that 3x3 design like we did before, but it was pretty nice looking a little bit. It looked a little bit more organized. So I kind of want to do that again, but I kind of don't as well. It's honestly a flip of the coin. Let's see here. If I have a coin somewhere, I'm gonna flip it so I can, make that decision. Uh-oh, it seems like we have a dragon coming in relatively soon, but it should be the first one, so we should be fine. Now, we also have windmills up and running, which is really good. I should maybe start with the foresters as well, so let's get that down over here. Wow, there are so many wolves down there. I just see them all moving. Uh, what we can do is try to place them up here, place these up here at least, and then that should help us out a little bit. It's going to be a little difficult to get all this going, but hey there, buddy, what's up? Do something like this, get a little bit more organized, and we should be good. What we can do is try to get a stockpile up once we get these done. Should be good on that. And we have a decent amount of money here, but I think I'm going to save it for now. We do need a way to get more stone. Wow, I'm having trouble here, but we should be good regardless. Let's get a nice little road up here. Maybe not a stone one. Yeah, maybe not a stone one, but we should just be good in general. Happiness. Okay, so we're a little tough right now. But I'm trying to organize everything the best I can and just focus on food supply. So we should get a tavern up relatively soon. And, ooh, okay, one of them died in an accident. Well, nothing we can do about that one. Anyway, let's see. We can try to get more wood over here. I think we're going to have to start pushing a little bit more aggressively to get the wood we need. Let's do something like this. Those wolves are really annoying, but we should be able to fix them once we get these bad boys up and running. And, oh yeah, they're going at it now, which is perfect. I like those birds. Anyway, are they going through the world? Okay, interesting. But food supply should be relatively fine now, I think. I'm not sure. That's not a good sign. Okay. Interesting. Well, I think half the town is gonna burn, but hear me out, right? In the end, we still we're putting it out, but it's still relighting. Okay, we should be good, I think. I don't know. Should I? I don't really want to push anymore, but I think what we're gonna have to do is kind of sit here and wait, let our resources build up, and try to get a. Actually, I think we can. Oh, Chamber of War. We can get that. Let's put it over here. We can always move it around later. Put it like right there. And then we can start focusing on ballistas and stuff like that. But I think we should focus more on the housing side of things. But let's first get ourselves happy. Let's do something like this. Let's put them up down. Well, we'll put you down here. And then they're going to need is also a church because I can hear it already. We need that. And then what else do we need? We can't really do much for now since we just spent all our wood that we saved up on. Thank you, me. And what we can do is just wait, have them be a little happier, and then we can push for a little bit higher tax rate. Should be good. 49. Okay, so we're going to push for 50, and that should be, what, 37? We should be fine now. It's just that I'm trying to push a little bit more aggressively since we're a little behind of where I really want to be, Alright, so it seems like we have Vikings up and running right now, and that's actually a good sign for me to start building some things. I guess we could... we may want to build it, I think down here. Might be a good area. I'm not fully sure. I don't want to, Not sure where I want to put everything still. We could just put it right here, but I think they're going to go straight for our treasury room, which is fine by me, so I ain't going to build anything yet. I'm still going to just hold off on building because we're doing pretty solid here. We got a 60 happiness with a 40% tax rate. I ain't going to complain about that. I don't think anyone else should. We're going to actually turn that one off. We're going to put you up here. We're going to actually fix this because I have not really organized this at all yet, so it's a little iffy right now, but should be good now. All right. And then should be easy kill. Yep, good. And then this one's going to be also relatively easy, hopefully when they come by. Let's lower our happiness a little bit. Or not happiness, our tax rate a little bit and get some things going here. Let's see, and there we go. Good. Get them out of there. Perfect. And boom. All right, perfect. Our happiness should skyrocket a little bit. I'm going to move it up a little bit, and we should be good. So what we're going to do now is start building the manors, because I think it is time. Now, this should help us with our money. Yeah, money. Our money, and then we do have a decent bit of everything else. So let's build a stockpile kind of close by. Thinking right here might be a good idea, since it's going to be next to these two, and it's going to be a nice little quick build anyway, so it's not going to be that bad. Once this is up and running, I think, you know, resource collection should be pretty good because our food is pretty decent, I want to say. It took us a while, but we got it, and, you know, it's a little, I don't know why it's like this, but we're doing good. That's all I can say. We're doing a lot better than we were before. Yes, this is what you like to see. Ballista's point blank shooting at wolves. Great. Anyway, so now that we have this up, we can actually start really working on our defense. Let's actually try to build them up a bit more, though. Let's wait a little bit. I'm going to wait for them to fully build these, and then what we can do is really try to get them up and running. I do want to push for this, though, since it's another stone deposit. I think that is wide open. Oh, it is. Oh my god. Alright, so that's what we can do right now is actually cut down a lot of these trees, and we can actually start really building ourselves up here. Yeah, that's what we want. Alright, and then we can do is like this, and then what we can do also is build this up too, and then now we have a 2x2 ballista shooting at my enemies. Okay, and look at that. Perfect timing. We have Vikings. Alright, and we're still pretty, you know, small, and I'm okay with that. It's not hard to really push for big, you know, structures. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but if you watch other YouTubers, it is pretty much how it looks like. You pretty much, like, if we want to, we can delay it for content wise, but you know, it really depends on how we feel. Anyway, so we're doing a good job here. We do have a dragon coming up, so we should be able to put him down when he gets close over here. Might not be able to shoot him. Yeah, I'm afraid of that one. There we go. Can we get extra shots on him? Come on, shoot him. Oh, we got no. Oh my god, we did get him. Let's go. All right, and then no houses were lost. That is a win. Look at all that. All right, so let's push our money a good bit more here. We're gonna actually take some people off ballista operators since we don't really need them there. And what we can do is really focus on wood cutting, which is good for me. And once we have that done, we can really start pushing for farm, and I'm a little bit more aggressive expansion, but we do need to get the charcoal workers. What can we do? We could actually definitely get this. That actually would be a good one. And yeah, we definitely need to work around our stone supply. So right here would definitely work if we can get this up and running. All right, maybe that idea of aggressively building was not that good. Yeah, we lost a lot of people that left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wow, okay. That was not good. Anyway, but we did manage to finish everything. We are still building this, though, which is still fine, but it's just, you know, was not a good idea for me to do. Anyway, let's start doing this as well. Let's put this right about... screw it. We'll put it, like, right here. Why not? We're really compact over here on year 32. So, you know, we're just waiting to get rid of all of these wolves, which should be, you know, I mean, we could just get rid of them. Let's just do that. We can just get rid of them now. And plus, the dragon's coming anyway, so we may as well get these guys ready for that. We could just keep expanding, too, or raising these guys, and that also works. How are we doing down here? All right, pretty good, pretty good. Oh yeah, we're doing really good. All right, so I am worried about the dragon attacking over here, but we should be safer now. We do have a lot of food on the side, but we should be good. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is let these guys go crazy killing all the wolves. Once all the wolves are done, we're just going to terraform all this and just make sure this is a barren wasteland because, you know, we hate trees in every one of these games and we're going to make sure we show it. Anyway, killing all the wildlife first, then we can get to the really, you know, good stuff. Let's see here. I don't want to start any tool production, so what we're going to do is kind of just continue what we're doing. Got a lot of money stored, which is good, but we should hopefully get this up, raise our happiness, and then my life should be a little bit more fulfilled, I think. I don't know, to be honest, it is satisfying, though, to watch these guys pretty much shoot at wolves that are in their den, and they can't do anything about it, but, you know, makes me sound like a serial killer. But anyway, so what we're going to do is hope that this comes up relatively soon, and then what we can do is really try expanding again. But the only things that are stopping us was the wolves, and then also still like the stone that's in the way. It is going to be a little difficult to still expand because it's, you know, kind of weird over here. But I think if we can push ourselves over here, we can easily get those homes that we wanted, but the problem is, though, that means we have to really put ourselves out there and hope that nothing, you know, cuts our head off. Let's see how well this goes. So I decided to use the festival now. We got 32 people last time and 34 people now. Hopefully our jobs are being fulfilled. I think they are. Alright, so we got a lot of people starting to cut down wood now, and that's going to really send us forward. And these guys are going to definitely wipe out this dragon, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. No problems at all. Alright, so let's get these guys out of here on the ballistas, and then what we can do is utilize them in different areas. So we are getting a lot of things out of the way, up and running and stuff like that. So I think what I want to do is start pushing a little bit more when it comes to the farmland, just in case, because we are pushing for a lot of people here, and food might crash out. That's what I'm really worried about, and we're going to just really shove a lot of things here. Get a baker running, so we got people happy, and we should be good. Now, let's try to push ourselves out of here. Let's get a stone pathway going, and boom. All right, so that's good. We got ourselves a nice little breakthrough point, and then what we can do is try to get some buildings up over here. Now, they are gonna not be defended, I think. We may as well wait for the Vikings to finish, stock up on resources, and then really get them out there. I really wish there was a more builders mod, but hey, there's not much I can do right now about that. So we could just get some people in the stockpile working area, and that should be good, and that can help us collect resources and organize ourselves a little bit better. But right now, I think what we're doing right now is fine. We do have to be a little wary of the Vikings, though, because they might actually burn all this down. That is my one true fear right now. And there's not much we can do about that. But we'll have to wait and see what they do. What is on fire? Please put that out. Guys, what are you doing? Put it out. Are you absolutely serious? Like, you guys could not put out a fire when a well is right over there. Okay. That was kind of crazy. That really kind of annoyed me right there. I'm going to be honest with you. That one kind of pissed me off. I think we're at a good point right now where we can start kind of pushing a little bit more and start getting tools. Now, this is where I'm going to start getting a little, you know, yeah. We're going to try to get at least 3 of these guys up and running. It should be fine building them. Okay, we got some Vikings up and running, but we should be good. We don't really have that much defense, but we should be... What are you doing? What is wrong with you? Okay, kind of weird. Just weirdly flexing. Can we snipe those guys? No, out of our range. Not really, but like, we're focusing on that. Oh, we got a lot of them here. Okay, we should be able to kill all of them, I think. Yeah, we should be able to, right? Yeah, perfectly in my range. Look at that. Hopefully we don't have any burning buildings. What in the nuts? Okay, we are not ready for this one. I did not expect a big dragon like that. And that goes a lot of my buildings. All right, that was awesome. Yeah, I think we need to start working on defense here because that was not really ideal. Yeah, we're gonna really just focus on defense here because that was a giant slap to the face right there. Hey, at least the... Oh, no, never mind. They're all burning. Okay. Well, they weren't burning, but they are now. So we're going to try to get that out of the way. Yeah, I would be upset too if my whole farmland burned in front of me. But, you know, should be fine because we just, you know, we can easily build that back up thanks to the accumulation of resources. I really wanted to actually peer this all off so I feel a little bit more secure, especially over here, and then we can only focus on down here. But as you can see, that did not happen. Yeah, that isn't going to happen for a while now. Thanks for that, dragons. I had to, put my resources elsewhere. But we do have a little expansion here, just slowly building, and I think I'm at almost a breakthrough point. I just have to really focus in and see what we can do about that. So what we can do is this, really focus on possible, just pushing for housing here, and we can fix everything later, but let's just put housing down so we can actually get ourselves up and running. And then once we start expanding a little bit more, that's when we can start doing what I mentioned, and that was the clustered building. We just need to just in general get ourselves collected here, because I think we're having a little trouble here, mainly due to the fact I don't play that often. I might need to play a little bit more, maybe record 2 times a week or something, because this is a little devastating to me, I'm not gonna lie. Man, these Viking attacks are literally in the worst spots possible. So we do have this issue over here where we're trying to expand, and then Vikings are like, hello. Yeah, so that's not fun at all. Now, I'm not sure why everyone's also super unhappy. It should just be minus 15, but it seems like it's a lot more than that, but we'll deal with that when we get there. I am just trying to expand everything else right now because, yeah, this is how, oh my god, not again. All right, well, we're about to feel it again, boys. Because every time I try to do something, there's always something else in the way. Look at that, we got more on the way. How are we starving? Okay, well, that's a new one. Anyway, interesting development there. So yeah, we really do need to like start blocking things off. I'm trying my best just to survive here, and so far it's decent. We're trying to get ourselves a little bit more contained here. Wish there was an overall way to just max out certain resources in general. That would be pretty nice. But, of course, that's not going to happen in this game. But anyway, let's try to get more things up and running here. I'm just starting to peer off this area so we can still focus our defenses on one certain side. And that would really help us. I'm trying to get this Noria up too so we can actually get some other resources going. So that actually wouldn't help this whole giant resource belt right here. That would be really good. Anyway, how are they not killing them yet? All right, there we go. Now we have the dragons coming up, and what we need to do is start really focusing on defense here. So what I'm going to do is start placing these bad boys down, and hopefully whenever they get to them, they will be up and running. And this is going to be a little problematic because we are getting a lot of dragons, and I think I pushed myself a little too much, but I think we can possibly manage this if we're a little careful here. Of course, we're going to make this down to like 200 because I don't know why there's so much charcoal in the world, but we're doing it. We got this somewhat because, oh god, this is a mess. I'll tell you that right now, but we are getting resources to actually build some stuff. So I think what we're going to start doing is start doing that. So let's, I think we could start doing it over here. It's going to be a little tricky, but I think we can do it. Let's just do it right now and get all these homes up and running. So let's delete all this and start anew. So this is going to be a really worrisome build for me, mainly due to the fact I just got rid of most of my houses and we're going to have to rebuild them. So there is nowhere else to go except for up from here, I think. I don't know. Honestly, that might not be a good idea because now I have no homes. Oh well, we'll deal with it as we go. Oh man, okay, so a lot has happened here. So, oh, perfect. This is actually done. Anyway, we have been building a lot, and I mean a shit ton. And what we're going to be doing is still trying to continue that, except we're going to try to also, expand ourselves even more here. All right, so good. We can cut all this down, get that out of the way, and go on from there. So this is kind of the clustered housing I have right now. I'm going to really beautify it later, but right now, this is what we got. So we did suffer a good bit due to the lack of housing, but we did regain ourselves, and I think this is actually pretty good. Definitely if I do some changes like this, it would look even better, but we just got to give it time to finish. Yeah, we're just slowly expanding here as I'm trying to think of creative ways to continue, but we do have this nice little marketplace over here in the corner. I lost my train of thought right there. And we do also have a Villi right here too, which is also really good. Now, with these tower blocks, I decided to put these archer towers in there to really give it the feel of a tower. I definitely want to get rid of this, to be honest. It doesn't really make any sense. Well, do I? No, I'm going to keep it. That's awesome. Anyway, I did actually mingle in some wells in there too, and some nice, decent open areas so we can, you know, utilize that the best we can. And we're going to slowly progress over this way. I do want to actually block it off over here so we don't really have that many issues. I mean, we still do have a lot of issues, but not until we fully block things off is when we're going to feel safe. But we do need to start getting that bathhouse up, which is a little problematic, but I think we can do. How are we doing so far here? Might want to get the ballista operators in there right now. Stockpile workers 45, we can always change that out. We have a lot of jobs available, which is good at the same time, but then also bad. But we're gonna try to expand still. But ooh, okay. So and then I also made this little design with the bakers. I actually do like this one. This one's actually a little cozy. What can I put here? I could put a well right there. That could be really good for farmland, since we do need to have this all for farmland. And now we need to actually work on cemetery, which is the point of the piers, so I can actually build them on the piers and save myself space. But right now we need to actually screw it. Let's go back into full production on blacksmiths and their tools, so we can actually start getting those large quarries up and running, so we can actually do something with them and get our resources up and running. So let's do that right now. We're going to get you right there, and then hopefully everything is all set. So we're going to put about 100 there. This is just overfilled with, you know, charcoal, which we need to get rid of, but I think we're doing a decent job. Yeah, I think we're doing an overall decent job with our resources. If we need to kind of like get it out of the way, we'll just have to turn these guys off, but they should be fine for now. Actually, let's just turn it off. I feel like it might be better if we turn it off now. We can go back to them later if we need it, and it just might be an easier time for that. Let's kind of decorate these guys a little bit, since we're about to get a ton of stone anyway. So let's do something like that, and that should help us out. Do something like this, that, and then just like build it up, you know, use some of the resources that we have to really clean it up here. But let's do something like this, and then we can really organize ourselves later, because I just need to start using up some of these resources to open up storage, and we should be good, maybe. I don't know, because I just been building for a while. This is going to be confusing for me. Okay, yeah, so I'm still trying to find ways to, like, you know, cover up the you know, dirt that's showing on the ground. All right, we are on year 99, and so far everything's going somewhat according to plan. We're still a little iffy here, but, you know, slowly but surely we are expanding our empire. So we have about 1,000 beds so far, and that's a good sign that we are on the right track somewhat. These Vikings are going to, of course, spawn over here on this left-hand side, and, of course, burn everything I know down to the ground. I am still trying to build, you know, towers as we go, but like it's still going to be a little annoying. Let's just build a tower here. I think that might just be a good idea, because we already have one over here. Oh, never mind. Are they all going to spawn? Nope. Okay. Yep. Of course, one's going to spawn over here. Let's see here. Knock, send. Let's do that. All right. So these ballistas, they do a decent job. Oh, okay, that did a decent job. But we do need these towers up and running. We only have a certain amount of defense over here, and it sucks, you know? It really does suck. Why are you on fire? You literally are just being built. Anyway, yeah, there's not much we can do about that. Yeah. That was being under constructed anyway, so we can easily repair that. That's kind of the problem with this, is that, you know, you weren't really able to build enough defenses in time to, you know, cover everything. And that's one of the downsides of doing stuff like this. But, you know, I think we're doing a decent job protecting ourselves, you know, especially with this new little design, putting the towers, you know, in the tower building. That's kind of an idea, you know. Okay, for some reason as well, my stone is not producing. Here, let's where is it? There we go. Like just before we ran out of tools, you know, Just saying. Just before we ran out of tools, we just did not, nothing wanted to be done. I'm not sure what's going on here. We have things right next to them. I'm not sure if it's a game issue or what, but like, what, what, what is, what was that? Okay. Kind of scared me a little bit there, but we're still going to be expanding, hopefully cover over here on the left-hand side. I'm going to make a little small farm over here while, kind of just pushing out here. But I think I'm doing a good job of what I want to do. Ooh, we have a plague. We should have that covered, right? Guys, why is it spreading? Guys, please. Come on. There's a hospital right here. Thank you, please. Oh my god, so many people are dying. Oh my god, this game. Oh yeah, look at that. All filled up already. Literally nothing we can do about that. Alright, so here is the plan. So we're going to try to increase our piers from here to here. Or, yeah, increase the length of our piers. And what we're going to do is try to make a giant wall that cuts pretty much half the island. Yeah, pretty much makes that island cut in half, pretty much. And we're going to try to really work on ourselves and then do a more aggressive expanding and try to cover at least the entire island. So when it comes to making the the killing zone is going to be over here. That's what I'm thinking, but we first have to get over there. So I'm going to wait for this Viking raid, and then what we're going to do is try to, well, actually, I mean, we could do it right now. It's not going to be that bad. What we could do is at least this and try to at least get our piers done. And also increase it over here, because I haven't really done much over on this side, and this is going to be like the easiest one, mainly due to the fact the resources are all right next to it. So yeah, we're going to try to get that done, but that's definitely going to take a while. 700 people. That one's going to hurt my economy a little bit, so we're going to lower it down to 300, because I like everyone doing their jobs. Anyway, so we have more Vikings coming in. It's not that many compared to what I've seen before, which is good, but it's still going to be a little bit more, how do I put this? Annoying, I should say. I could even close one of these. Yeah, let's close one, because I don't think we need that many. And I think that's what's also kind of doing us dirty in the wood supply. How we doing over here, though? Okay. So they're... Yeah, I don't understand that. They're just running up to them and freezing. Like they want to, croak. I don't know what to say about that one, to be honest, because they're just in there, so that's kind of interesting. Anyway, oh yeah, we're definitely going to need that. Good, alright, so this is going to be up pretty quickly, hopefully. Wait a minute, why is there a hole here? Wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, so we're going to try to peer off the entire place. Oh, they're destroying the granaries. Oh, no. Yeah, that's just normally how it goes. There we go. That kind of took a toll on us. Okay, that's kind of annoying now. Guys, just kill them. It's not that hard. And what we're going to do is let them build for a while so we can actually peer off most of this place. And then we can actually start doing this, too, is making our little wall. We can do it from here to here. I think that's going to be covered. I'm not sure, but we're going to wait and see. I'm actually going to try to cover this right here. I guess that's going to be the best we can do. Wait, no. Definitely isn't. We can do something like this. There we go. And make a giant wall like that. Going up and around. And then we can add like a little entrance over there. Oh, and that's going to be the last of the wood that we have. So this is going to be quite a big build, but this one should be easy, mainly due to the fact we have a lot of stone here. So, and we have a surplus, so we shouldn't be that concerned, but I do need to start remaking the entire batch of walls here, which is also going to be a little annoying. Oh, look at that, the dragon. Oh, he's out of our sight. That is not good. Oh, he's going to just go crazy now, isn't he? That is, okay. Okay, thanks for that. I love how they get out of your vision and then they go in. Okay, that's really nice. Thanks for that one, Gabe. Oh boy. Okay, so we got Vikings on the way. We should be good for a while, I think. I'm not sure, but we did aggressively expand like we wanted to. Yeah, and I look at that. She has her own little private area, I think. Not much though. Somehow they're still building this. I don't know what's up with that one, but yeah, we're expanding. Oh, there's a nice little block there I could do something with. Anyway, we're expanding pretty nicely here. I'm guessing you're out of charcoal. Okay. We have a charcoal thing right here. Might need to make another one just for this section. And we're doing pretty good. 2,000 before year 200, and that's good. And I did add some slums area over here. Never really made them before, so, you know, they're okay. But yeah, we're going to try to expand this and wrap it till maybe like this green area right here. And then we're going to try to focus more on resource production, I think. I did also add like a little subsection for my castle. It has more treasuries, more, you know, buildings like archer schools and stuff like that. In a nice little, you know, greeny area, you know, because I want to see green when I look out my window. What is going on? Oh my god. They just tore right through that. Okay, normally they went that way, so I'm kind of surprised they actually just tore through our defenses like that. So that sucks. We're gonna actually keep them here. We should be good. Yeah, we should be good because if they're attacking that, then they're gonna get shot up a little bit. All right, so the farm isn't fine, but that's okay. Anyway, we're going to try to expand a little bit more. For some reason, our wood resources are just doing terrible. I'm not sure why. Nice. I'm glad. See, little subsections of farms would be really nice in this case, so the fire doesn't spread that quickly. Anyway, we're going to just do that, and they'll fix it eventually. So what we need to start doing is really start pushing out here. I think what I'm going to have to do is kill all the wolves in here, and what we're going to do is just tear all this greenery out. We can always replace it later, but we need wood now, you know? And what are you doing? Okay, you're super cool today. So yeah, we're gonna try to get these guys. What are you doing? Just okay. We're gonna try to get rid of these guys before the villagers come in, but we should be fine, I think. Yeah. So once we get the wood, what we're going to do is also create more piers and hopefully finish this off. We do have this thing over here, so let's try to finish that off. The dragons are a little weird. Oh, great. So the moment they hit our land, they're going to just like do something like this and nothing's... Come on, stop them. Okay. We did a good job stopping them a little bit. I did shift my archer tower from over here or up over here to a little bit more to the left. Whoa, the amount of lag. I think that's the trees. Yep. So, yeah, we moved our archer towers, which was a good idea. And oh my god, the lag spike. Okay, we're gonna have to take a break. Holy my god. Oh my god, what am I doing? Anyway, doing a good job expanding. Want to point that out. I think I did a good job putting the church in the middle of everything. And now we have literally one whole giant section of piers. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing that. Anyway, this is going to be a production hell. Oh my god, this is... Please tell me I put a cap on it. I did. 1,800. That it would be everyone. Yeah, we ain't doing that one. Alright. How's the dragons? Oh, that's not going to be good. Well, we're about to hear explosions go off in the background. But anyway, this is, whew. Oh boy. Well, actually, I mean, we could just open it up a little bit more. Let's do about 400. That should help it out. This is going to just take a while. But good thing we have a lot of wood over there, you know? Yeah, I'm going to get a lot more people. I decided to move a town square over there, so should be good on that one. How's food? Food? Ah, perfect. We're getting more people, I see. Let's lower our taxes so we can actually bring more people anyway. Let's see. I'm hoping for about 100, but I don't think we're going to get 100. Let's see. 13 people died, and... Come on, tell me I need more people right now, please. I really do. Okay, it's going to be a while. 54, got it. All right, that's good. So let's get this back up again and just keep pushing for people so we can just put them in the meat grinder. Let's do about 500 now, and that might get a little laggy now because I'm actually kind of scared of what might happen here. But they need a jousting arena. That's fine. We'll try to find a place for this one. This one is normally hard for me to find a good place for. So what we're gonna have to do is maybe like over here, and then put it behind them. I feel like that's gonna have to be the case or something, because a jousting arena right now is a little troublesome, but we'll just have to do something like this and try our best. All right, it's been a while, so we're gonna cut back in here. It's year 210, and we got a lot of homes being made right now on kind of nice little, row right now. But we're also making a nice little kill zone too. Hopefully, we can utilize that sometime in the future. But we're still trying to block off this area. We actually have a little bit more to go. We can easily finish this in one go. We just got to give ourselves a little bit of time. They're just finishing this area up over here, and we pretty much wiped out all the forest. Yeah, deforestation is, we do that a lot here. Anyway, we're gonna, oh, we can't repair that. Anyway, yeah, so we're just waiting for this to build. And I'm going to push down a little bit more, maybe up against this wall and go from there. Definitely, I'm going to try to work on this once we have the whole thing peered off. Or before we peer it off, we're going to start working on this. Well, actually, no, I'm going to open this up at the same time. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Anyway, so I'm thinking of making more homes up over here in this corner. Of course, we're going to have to be careful with that one. Why is there... Oh, there's a hole there. Yeah, we might want to block that one off. But it is going to be a little difficult to get everything going, mainly due to the fact we are low on tools. We're definitely going to have to build more. That is something I'm going to have to do. I was hoping to hold off on that one, but it seems like I can't anymore because... Why is my beds gone? Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. I got so worried for a second. All right, let's build these two, and hopefully that helps with increasing our overall tool capacity. Let's start making a large iron mine here because we have a lot of iron. It wouldn't be bad to get one of these up and running, and we can actually help with, what was it, the mines right there. And then once everything's done, we can start utilizing this little place for fishing and really boost our overall food production, I think. Everything is an I think because everything, sometimes a lot of bad things happen back to back. So, that's very fun. Food wise, doing pretty decent though. Might actually lower my taxes. Uh-oh, that was not a good idea. Okay, never mind. We aren't lowering our taxes. And yeah, we're just going to wait for this to build, and once it's fully wrapped around, we can start really aggressively expanding again, since we won't have to worry about Vikings. Dragons are a different story, but look at this. Look at this nice little bustling city. It's actually only like not even 1/4 of the map, and it's already like almost 3,000, which is pretty impressive, I think. But anyway, I keep losing my knights because I keep forgetting. Well, they keep getting in the way of things, and I keep putting them in the worst positions possible. So we're gonna see if we can take care of that. Oh, okay, there's a hospital right there. We should be good. Guys. Uh-oh. That's going to be a lot of death, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people dying here. All right, so we're going to have to make more cemeteries, but I think we can easily put that right here and get some people to take care of that. Should be really easy. And here comes the Vikings making so much noise. We can't really get to them because of them, so we're going to have to wait over here, and then we can take it out. Oh, boy. So we are starting to build our new area over here. So I'm going to try and do a little bit more decoration here and see how well this goes. And it's going to go okay, I think. We have about, 60 years left. Yeah. And, okay. And I should be walling off this entire, okay, it's all walled off now. Perfect. And now the only way over is this way. So this is going to be, I hope, good. It can be a little difficult, I know that for a fact, but let's actually reinforce it by doing this, and then, it gives them a better reason to go over this way. Now, I actually might need... I know some people talked about Greek fire emplacement. I don't like using it, mainly due to the fact it's like it uses like one shot, and then it's pretty much useless. I can place one down, unless there's something I don't know about it, but meh, Anyway, let's place some more towers down. Did not mean to place one down there. Oh my god, how am I going to get that one? Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, that's a shame. Well, we'll find a way to get there, and there we go. Perfect. And, where am I going to put this? I can just put him right there. So, yeah, we can bound 3,244. I'm going to start population boosting so we at least hit 3,000. And where is it get? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So we can at least hit 3,000. So when the time comes, there you go. We just have so much people and land that I don't even know what to do with it anymore, to be honest. I mean, we don't need these anymore, so I think I can start getting rid of this. Maybe everything. I mean, I guess, nah, we're gonna get rid of that. Or, yeah, we're gonna try to get rid of it. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we're gonna try to clean up the land a little bit and see what we can do about, you know, changing it back, and might even do some like nice little buildings here. I'm not sure yet. I definitely need to take care of this. Look at this beautiful little area. So this is kind of a nice little place I don't know made. It's actually pretty decent, you know. It's actually a nice little looking down at this. I actually like this a little bit more. It's a little bit more clustered together. Oh, it does have a side room thing. I do remember that now. Nice little, you know, bakery in the middle, and it's like a little store kind of thing. That's pretty cool. I actually really like this little garden attached to it too. So we're still trying to population boost, and I'm worried about food supply. And I created another little farm thing, but you know, there's just so many people, it's hard to keep up with like jobs, since you know we don't really need anything else, to be honest, because defense wise we're still kind of holding, except for this area over here. This one's, it's actually being overtaken by trees, which is actually kind of cool. I mean, we could try to build some masonry, people, but it's like there's no point. I mean, okay, we could actually slap some fire brigades once in a while. I'm gonna try to restructure this area over here. It's like a giant mess, and it's just kind of you know. So what we're gonna do is restructure a lot of things over here and see if we can touch this up before we hit year 300. I think that's gonna be the main plan, and we'll see how well that goes. All right, let's try this recording again because I ran out of disk space. Anyway, we hit year 300, and this is my third attempt trying to make an ending. So we did make a lot more food to really raise the number here because meat was pretty bad. So yeah, we fixed that problem, and this wasn't doing it, which I really thought would. So I made some more meat areas over here, added a little bit more extension to the farm to make it a little bit more, you know, homey and farmy, and this is pretty much what I'm gonna do here. And that, yeah, looks pretty nice. I actually like this outcome more than, you know, that over there. But we have a nice forest surrounding it too, which is pretty nice. And then if we like zoom in here, you can actually see like a nice little pathway. Oh my god, that actually would be a little amazing. But anyway, this thing has been, you know, working, and I'm pretty happy the fact we were able to make a lot here. Better than like that kind of like the whole line, horizontal, vertical line thing, and just kind of made it a mess, you know, kind of like a housing mess. But it works. And then we even did some new designs over here, like putting archers in the towers and just making it an actual tower. I feel like that was actually a very good call here. And trying to just, you know, slap everything together. I feel like we did a good job trying to just mesh everything. I actually do like this right here too. It kind of blocks it off, but then, you know, a nice pathway across. Really good. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to do for a while. Just really try out that like new building style I was going to do with the houses. And it worked out pretty well, you know. I really do like how this church came out too. Anyway, I do have to get to work again, since I have a night shift. Oh my god, I have that 2 more after this. I can't wait. Anyway, gonna finish it off with the castle area, which looks pretty okay. You know, I definitely could have done better here, even though there's rubble in the back. We'll rebuild it technically. And yeah, I kind of like the spawned area too. Anyway, I need to get everything ready and get going, but I also restructured everything down here, and it looks pretty good. All the resources are still on the ground, but you know, we're thriving. Anyway, have a good one, guys, and see you guys next time.